How to be more efficient, how to get to debugging and deployment faster, how indeed. For more on this amazing idea, please welcome Amanda Silver to the Build Live virtual stage. Amanda, are you here, my friend?
Hey, Seth. Here I am in my home office. I know it's kind of bland, but I do have a plant.
It's not bland at all. It's lovely. Like if it was my house, there'd be like Cheetos on the floor and stuff.
I
in
like
my office.
minimalism, you know?
That's awesome. So look, I think we need to have a good theme here for our discussion. It's a good time to talk about tools for the remote dev, and there's a lot of stuff that you have. Can you give us a synopsis, and then maybe you have a demo or something?
Yeah, actually, I have so many demos that we're going to have to jump into it really, really quick.
Let's do it.
And I kind of recorded them all so we can go through them so I'm guaranteed to make time.
Nice.
But what I really wanted to focus on is what's on everybody's mind, which is how can you be efficient and productive as a remote dev, probably working from home, but probably not next to your colleagues. So how can we do that? And I asked Mr. John Papa to actually bring up a doodle to kind of bring us through it. I don't know if you guys have that.
Do we have the doodle? Because it's really good. And if we don't, can you give us a summary while they're fishing it out of the back?
Yeah.
Give us a synopsis.
So a couple things I wanted to talk about. First of all is live share. That's the first demo we'll show. And we'll show that we have the new audio capabilities. Then we'll talk a little bit about code spaces.
Let's keep the doodle up so people can see it while she says it, because it's a beautiful doodle. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. John Papa. And then there's code spaces, which allows you to create dev boxes, which are hosted in the cloud. Then we're going to kind of talk about IntelliCode. And one of the things that's really interesting about what's happening with IntelliCode is that it can learn from your team members as they're coding and then share that knowledge with you as you're coding. So I'm going to show you that a little bit later. And then at the end, I have a little surprise. I'll show you kind of Visual Studio with GitHub integration, first-class GitHub integration, and better Git support. And then we can talk about how you can bring your kids into the picture.
Well, let's dive in because it feels like we've got a lot and not a lot of time. First one's up, live share. Let's try that one.
Yeah, let's go for it. So what you're going to see here is that you can actually invite a guest into the session, just like live share demos that you've seen before. Now, this is coming up in the context of code spaces. And you can see that the guest is actually joining using the browser and they're signing in using GitHub. And then they can actually share a live share session. Now, what's happening next is we have integrated chat. That's new. And that makes it really easy to talk about the code itself. And so it's really important to be able to have real-time communication in the context of where you're actually coding. So you don't need to switch contexts all the time. But chat is great, but talk is cheap. You really need to hear somebody to feel the tone of voice to be able to connect with them. So one of the things we're doing is we're bringing audio to live share that's going to be supported by the same infrastructure as Teams. So you'll hear that in just a second.
We're listening. Here it comes. And if it doesn't, that's okay, because I'm whispering.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
They're going to start an audio call.
Here we go.
I've never whispered
on a live show in front of dozens and dozens of people. This is cool, though. I mean, just looking at. Here we go.
Can you hear me?
There, we heard.
I can hear you.
There we go.
I don't understand what RPC is.
Well, RPC is it's called a remote procedure call, and
isn't that cool?
That is so
cool. Right from Visual Studio Code, you can actually have an audio call.
What? Wait. Hold on, I got to slow down just a second. They better give me some extra time with you because this stuff is so cool. So basically, I could be like typing away on code share, and you know how it's really cool where the carrots are together. But now I could just be like, please explain to me, and they will tell me in my ear.
Yeah, so you can actually just start up a live share session, and you could even change the default settings so that it always starts an audio call whenever you start a live share session.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
But with that, I mean, I feel like I need to drop this paper, and that's pretty amazing. So we've gone through literally pair coding, extreme programming, the vision from the 90s, now actually something you can do today.
Yeah, and from your house to mine. I actually used it as I was debugging the demo that I did earlier today for Scott Guthrie.
Well, that is really cool. So live share plus. I love that. Let's go into code spaces.
Yeah, so let's roll the video as we're talking about it.
Let's do it.
But basically from GitHub, you can hit the code button and open code spaces. And then I can create a new code space that's actually going to be initialized by this repo right here. Now, what's going to happen is a dev box is going to be spun up in the cloud, and it's going to be initialized with all of the SDKs and all of the runtimes that you need that's specific to that code base. And after all of this is spun up and the container is ready to go, you can see that a Visual Studio Code instance that's hosted in the web is actually connected to that dev box. And you can see in just a second, it's going to be initialized with basically all of the files that I want to be able to access. And even further, based on the contents of the repo, it actually has some suggestions as to which extensions I should be using. So you can actually see that right here. Here are some of the extensions that it suggests I should use. And, not only do I get all of that, but it's basically just your normal coding environment. So you could go and just start, doing some code editing. And even further, as you'll see in just a second, we have the other extensions here. We have pull requests, we have Azure, we have live share. And I can even go ahead and type and do some code editing. And you'll see that I actually get IntelliSense. I get all of my language services in there, and I even get IntelliCode. So I actually have suggestions from my team being surfaced right here.
This is bananas.
Yeah. So the next thing that you could do is you actually have a full debugging environment in this context. So as you can see, I can actually launch the full stack web application right here. I could launch both the back end and the front end in Azure and be able to actually debug it from my browser hosted dev experience, but it's all basically executing in the cloud. Now, when I'm ready to make a commit, I can actually create a new pull request. And what's really cool about the Azure Static Web Apps thing that I just showed earlier today is if you have a pull request, and Daria was talking about this a minute ago, you can actually see that it'll create a pre-production snap of the code change that I made. So I can actually see that particular pull request in context of the running app in a pre-production environment that's automatically provisioned for you.
That is bananas.
It's pretty cool. So it makes you super, super productive.
You can't be mic dropping this many things, by the way, Amanda. This is too many mic drops. Sorry, go ahead.
It's really important for devs to be able to kick off their own code boxes, right? We have a lot of interns starting, and they're actually using code spaces to be able to initialize their dev box setup, because usually that's a pretty lengthy process, and we can kind of standardize it by using code spaces.
Yeah, I mean, productivity on day 0 is always let's get our machine set up, and now it's literally a matter of seconds, from what I'm seeing.
Right, exactly.
All right, let's move on to the next thing, because we're going to go real fast. IntelliCode, tell us about that.
So IntelliCode. So let's start rolling. So what you're going to see here is that we're in Visual Studio, and we're hitting some .NET base types in the standard class library. But then we also can see in a second that we're actually going to get statement completion and IntelliCode suggestions for my own types, that are defined in my own library. Now, what's happening here? The developer hasn't actually initialized IntelliCode into this context. But what you'll see in a second is if we go to the GitHub Actions page, we can see that we have a GitHub IntelliCode action to train the IntelliCode model. And it created the model and attached it to the repository. So what this means is that anybody who opens up that repository gets IntelliCode ranked suggestions based on the AI learning from everybody who's coding in that code base.
That's pretty amazing.
Can actually, yeah.
And what do you have to do to get this? I mean, I'm looking at this. What's going on right here?
Yeah, so that's all you have to do is you have to go to the marketplace and get this extension installed, and you can basically just install it as a GitHub action. And it's like having an AI pair programmer, but who's trained as part of your own team. So it really has your team's shared knowledge.
Well, now you're dropping 3 mics on everybody. This is pretty amazing.
There's one more.
Okay. But there's more.
If you're an Azure DevOps Pipelines user, there's also an Azure DevOps Pipeline for it as well.
For team, like the Azure DevOps,
For the team suggestions, yeah. So this is coming really, really soon. It's you'll be able to access this, but what is this actually you can access today. But what I'm about to show you is coming really, really soon, which is actually being able to share code patterns that it picks up from you as you're coding, and then actually share that with another team member.
Let's see it. Let's do that. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah. So we're doing a code review here, and we need to check for null. So in this project, we always throw a new REST exception whenever we find this pattern. So you'll see we're going to check for null here, and then we're going to throw a new exception. Now, we're pretty certain we have other instances of this code pattern elsewhere in this file. And you might be able to write a regular expression to be able to find it, but it's really tricky.
Yeah.
And so, you end up basically hunting and pecking through your code base. And the thing that makes it really hard is that the variable name might change, the query expression might change. So you end up having to scroll through a lot of your code bases to find the other instances, right? So we're going to just scroll down here, and we'll see in a second that we find another instance, and then we have to make this code change yet again. But what's going to happen this time is that the suggestion is going to pick up the code change that I made. And once I accept that suggestion, then that's going to actually save that in its knowledge base. And it's going to be able to reuse that for repeated edits in the future.
Wow.
So you can see here that we're just, this is another instance where it found yet another application where we should apply this code change.
I literally made it goofy code like this today, where I'm like, oh, I forgot to change it over here too. And this will tell me about it right away.
Right, exactly. So that's really cool because it can basically scan all of my code and make a suggestion to me elsewhere in my code base where I want to accept that suggestion and make that same refactoring. Now, imagine I just made that change, but now I have another dev that's coming to that same code base, right?
Yeah.
And you want to make sure that their new code also applies this pattern. How do we do that?
Well, usually some stern talking to when they commit stuff that's not right.
And even worse, it happens at like commit time.
Yeah.
You end up looking during code review, and you end up spending a lot of time trying to basically codify your code patterns. But what you're going to see here is that the suggestion is actually going to be made in the code editor for you.
Oh. Where was this like 30 minutes ago? Literally, I changed some code and it was garbage. And this would have saved my life.
So what's really cool about this is that the wisdom that one developer gleans is immediately shared across the entire code base. And then it's shifted left into the time that you're doing the code editing, not waiting for a commit and a code review.
That's pretty cool. As I'm looking at this, this is really like, and the cool thing is that usually this is something that you would have to do together as a group, and there'd be the senior dev. She would come over and be like, look, this is the pattern we do. But now the tooling allows that to be ingrained in what everyone's doing, even if they're not in the same room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's actually skip the next video just for time because I know we're almost done.
Oh no, they tell me I have. Yeah, that will they whatever.
Okay, good.
Whatever. I don't care what they say. Let's go to the next one. Let's talk about that.
Okay. So the next thing I want to show you is our new enhanced Git support in Visual Studio.
Okay.
And so let's run that. And obviously, everybody is generally standardizing on Git as their source code control. This will show you that you can use your Git as your source code control with a new Git menu that's available in Visual Studio. And you can clone a repository from GitHub or Azure DevOps. And so we can just kind of initialize this repository. And then what you'll see is that we have a new menu on the right-hand side that lets you basically execute all these different Git commands. That's much easier to use than our previous Team Explorer. And so you can go to the remotes to check out the develop branch, switch branches, and then you can even go ahead and look at the branch history to see what was the last commit. So we'll kind of go there from the Git menu right here.
Here we go.
So we added a checkout capability. That was the last change that we made. But now we need to add another feature. So we're going to go back to that menu and create another branch. And we will just call that. So there's the checkout. We will go back to this, and then we will create another branch. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited.
This is so good. I mean, I'm excited.
So we're just going to call this, new feature or something like that. And then we are going to make the code change. Now, what's cool is all that asynchronous menu that you see at the bottom left-hand corner tells you all of the asynchronous operations that are happening in Visual Studio. Mm-hmm. We can go ahead and make this code change directly in this file.
And as it's doing that, like it occurs to me that I'm terrified of doing the wrong thing with Git. This will literally teach me what I can do with Git just by the menu, right? I didn't even.
Yeah, it's definitely a more graphical user interface to Git so that you don't have to, struggle through the command line.
Got it.
Yeah, so then from here, you can go ahead and stage those changes and add the commit message. And then once they're staged, you can go ahead and push them. And then you'll see once I push them that, again, this is going to show the asynchronous message that basically this commit has been initiated by Visual Studio as an asynchronous operation, and it'll execute in the background.
This is really cool. Look, yeah. I can't tell you, like in the last couple of weeks, I've done like git diff, I've typed it in, and then I said git stat, and then I'm like, okay, now I need to check in. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. Let me go to the right folder, git commit, git add, and like my brain has literally burned that in, but I have to type it every time. And you're saying, click, click, done, done.
Yeah, so this is basically the beginning of a long series of things that we're going to do to make the Git experience better in Visual Studio. But also, I should say that in the demo that I did earlier today for Scott Guthrie's keynote, I showed the integrated pull request experience in the context of Visual Studio Code, which also has great Git support.
I need to start using those buttons. I am typing way too much, people. It's too much. It's too much typing. Like I can't tell you how many times I've typed git add and git commit -m, git branch -b. I feel like I could just drop down, click, 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 done, done, done. So that's another mic drop. Another mic drop for you. Now for the kids, what do we got for them?
Well, so I actually think we should just play the next video and then we should talk about it.
Let's do it. Look, I know you said this is for the kids.
No, it's fun. I mean, I love it too. I've actually been coding it every once in a while.
What did I just see?
So that is MakeCode. MakeCode.com is our code editing learning environment that we have that's really optimized for folks who are, 8th grade-ish, but basically around there that want to learn to code. But as an example, my 9-year-old nephew has been coding and he's been absolutely loving it. And so what you saw there was a little promotion for Arcade, which is basically a retro 2D online game and development environment. But with MakeCode, you can develop for Lego, you can develop for Minecraft. There's Microbit and Adafruit, so a whole bunch of IoT kinds of solutions. And so it's just a really fun environment to basically learn to code.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have kids, right? I'm going to go home and be like, hey, let's make a video game. And then they'll say, but mom says we can't play video games today. And I'll be like, but it's for learning.
Yeah, so let's play the next video because I think you don't take my word for it.
Okay.
Microsoft MakeCode is a website to teach kids how to code. Here I have my lights block of code, which I'm going to put onto my on shake. I'm also going to take my music code and put it into my on shake. when I press download, all this code will go into my Circuit Playground Express, which will do the code I put here. I can use MakeCode to program all sorts of different things, like microbit, Circuit Playground Express, arcade games, robots, and let's not forget, Minecraft. Older kids can also program in JavaScript and Python. And my teachers can use these MakeCode lessons, projects, and tutorials in class.
Look, this is probably why all the microphones are so expensive right now. You have literally dropped all of them. I don't even know what else to say. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I think we all love bringing our kids to build and actually sharing experiences with them. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk about, especially given that we're all working from home but also learning from home, is that MakeCode will be running 4 code-along sessions that'll be repeated twice throughout the 48 hours of build. And so students, probably more of the older range, maybe 13 or something like that, will be able to code along with us in Minecraft or using blocks in Python, or they can use MakeCode and Arcade using blocks in Java or JavaScript. And it's a really great introduction to programming for anybody who's never really written a line of code before. And by the end of the session, they'll have created their own Minecraft mod or an arcade video game.
This is all pretty amazing stuff. I mean, I think you showed us like 52 cool things. Was it, or was it 53? I'm close, right?
It's been a long week, so.
So this has been really cool. Thank you so much. I know it was a lot, but it was all good stuff. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being with us. Now, let's go to one of our innovation space talks to learn about AI for Earth.